Why the hell did I buy this car? Steve here from Australian 4x4 Adventures again, talking about my car yet again. I've already covered this in another video, more based on my thoughts and my car for my channel. This one's more of a collaboration with Dave from Virginia Troll. I'm just going to say why I like my car, why I bought it. He's going to say why he likes his, why he bought it. Previously we've already covered the bad points of these cars, and God knows there's enough of both of them. For me, main reason why I bought this car, I reckon they look fantastic. I love them. I reckon they're a beautiful looking car. I reckon they sound great, they look great, they go well, they're reliable. There's so many good points about all these cars, in my opinion. More specifically would be the fact that I like diesels. I like the 4.5 twin turbo diesel on these things. I reckon they're a great motor. There's a very small percentage out there that have had some issues and everything else. It wasn't really something that I was concerned about when I was purchasing. Heaps of accessories available for these cars now, and they're very cost effective compared to some other brands out there that might not have the availability of what's available. So front bar, rear bar, drawers, dual battery setups, roof racks, lights, everything pretty much. Like, there is not a single thing that these things don't have available for them. There's heaps of things around, GVM upgrades, everything and anything you can think of. Someone's made them for these already. It's just a matter of you can just go and buy it off the shelf and it's yours, ready to go. Reliability was a big thing as well. There's a massive service network around Australia for if anything does go wrong. There's plenty of places that you can get them fixed anywhere in Australia. There's a reason they're used a lot in the top end in remote areas, is because they are reliable and there's plenty of parts around if something does go wrong. I know some of you Y62 owners are going to say when stuff goes wrong. You're always going to say it, so I might as well say it for you. Truth be told, they're both reliable cars, they're both good cars. This is just my preference, mainly because I'm not blind and I actually like the way these look. The Y62s, keep that to yourself, no thanks. Blind men will be happy with it, that's for sure. Other main factor would have been the suspension. I do a fair bit of actual off-roading. Axle and rear end, you get some great flex out of that. Obviously the IFS up the front does limit a little bit compared to previous cars I've had. I think I've spoken about before my YUve Patrol that I used to have. That was coils all around, flexed up really well, it was great. The IFS on the front does help on-road handling, it drives really nice, but you still get that flexibility out of the back of the axle, which gives you a fair bit of articulation, so you can still do some fairly decent off-roading, and doesn't really hinder you that way, at least. The rear tailgate, as I've got this open now, I didn't like the whole single big lift up door on the Patrol. Too big and came out too far. The seat on the back there, essentially you can sit wherever you want, right on the back there. You got a bit of shelter, so if you're on the tracks and you just want to pull up for a quick lunch, you've already got a seat, a table and some shelter ready to go straight away without having to do anything else. Roof capacity. You can hold up to 200 kilos on the roofs of these, so it's a fair bit of weight up there. Generally I've always got my swag. I've got a Howling Moon swing arm, which is like 40 odd kilo by itself, and a 3.6 by 3.6 gazebo that I carry everywhere whenever we go camping. So just between those three there's about 130 kilo or something, or whatever it is, just in those three items, because they're all pretty heavy. I did actually take a Y62 for a test drive before I bought this. They are pretty good, I've got to admit. There's plenty of power in them, they're nice and comfy, they're a good car inside, they're well appointed. They just felt a bit cheap. I think in longevity wise, I felt they weren't going to hold up to the long run, and probably the biggest part to it was, one, petrol, two, god damn they're ugly. No thanks, not for me. Dave's going to have his opinions and thoughts on his car, and obviously maybe a couple on mine as well.
G'day, it's David here from Virginia Troll Off-Road. Why did I buy a Y62? Because of this. And that should be the end of it, really. Okay, you probably want to know a little bit more why I decided to buy this car as well. So, I owned an Navara, and let me put this out there, I'm not brand loyal by any means. I just wanted the best four-wheel drive I could buy, and without a doubt, the Patrol is the best four-wheel drive. So I didn't go looking for Nissans, went looking for specs, because I'm kind of an analytical sort of guy about traction and ground clearance and power. I did look at both the Landcruiser and the Patrol Y62. I looked at their base spec because that was the price range I was in at the time. And when you get down to the specs of the two, it's a no-brainer. The Patrol is the way to go. The biggest tyres you can get. So the Landcruiser comes with a 31.6 inch tyre, the Patrol a 32.6 inch, and then of course you can go up 2 inches in tyre size in South Australia legally, so I can get near a 35 inch tyre and still be legal in South Australia. So of course you need ground clearance as well. Being fully independent suspension, it means the diffs are tucked up nice and out of the way, and which gives you heaps more ground clearance. So when comparing the two, Landcruiser 225mm, Patrol is 272mm, so wading depth is about the same on each one. Approach angle was 34.3 degrees compared to Landcruiser 32 tick. Departure angle 26.2 to 24. Patrol gets the tick. You can put 710 kilograms into a Landcruiser, and you can put 761 kilograms into a Patrol. Tick. If you look at stats alone, Patrol is way in front. Not to mention it was 20 grand cheaper. Let's face it, the Landcruiser looks like it was modelled on, I don't know, a taxi driver designed it, because they just all look like taxis if you ask me. This is a good looking interior, and this is the base model. I reckon these cars just look better. I swear Toyota must have been blind when they were designing both the exterior and interior. Stuffed if I know why people buy those things, to be honest, because they don't look good, they don't go that well, they seem to break all the time. I don't know why they sell so many of them. There must be a reason, I just don't get it. Even after owning the car, the little surprises that come with it, I didn't realise that the screen in the front was a DVD player as well. It's got a hard drive, so if you want all your music on there, you just chuck CDs in and it rips them to the hard drive, and I've got, I don't know, 500 songs in there. Just all these little surprises you get with the Patrol. The air conditioning system is top notch. You know, it's three-way aircon. I don't even think Landcruiser, the base model, even has aircon in the back. Maybe not even aircon at all, who knows. Like the cooling system of the car, this can be like 46 degrees, towing a huge van up hills, and it never gets hot. It's got excellent air conditioning. Aftermarket parts, in the beginning it was hard to get them, but now you can get whatever you want. I really don't see why you wouldn't buy a Patrol over a Landcruiser. I know, you know, people buy them for reliability, they buy Toyotas. I hear about these things blowing up all the time. It's just the sheep mentality, I think. I don't know. You can string me up for this if you want. Take one for a test drive. Tell us what colour you bought. I'm going to do it again because I can. Why did I buy a Patrol? This is why. Yeah.
Righto, well, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed watching it. There's going to be a few more of these collaborations between me and Dave coming up on cars. If you've got any topics that you want us to cover, just put them in the comments below, and we'll try and cover them the best we can for you based on each individual car. We're hoping to actually do a bit of a meet-up eventually and do a drive between the two of us and test them out that way and make a bit of a video with both cars in it and sort of take them out on the tracks and show you what they are side by side. Being that we live in different states, it's kind of hard, but I'm sure it'll happen eventually, so just keep an eye out for that one down the track and we'll see how we go. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the little bell up the top right hand side there, just so you get notifications for future videos, and we'll keep them coming. So put a couple of comments for things you want us to do, and we'll catch you next time. Thanks guys.